Hey everyone, Freak Show Incorporated here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Royal Rumble post show. That was way better than it had any right to be. That was fucking awesome. The long show, my last show went long, so I think this time I'm just going to, I'm not going to talk two pre-show matches because they were just there. You know, fucking Sheamus over Shorty G, no shit. Andrade over the complete vacuum of charisma that is Humberto Carrillo. Whatever. Those two matches really, realistically, who cared, right? You knew who was winning, so let's just go to the main card. I think I'll go probably do all the normal matches, then the women's rumble, men's rumble. So let's start off with, of course, the Roman Reigns Baron Corbin Falls Count Anywhere match. There's no denying that was probably Baron Corbin's best match that he has had. That was fucking great. They start off outside the ring, do a little in the ring, then they're all over the goddamn place. They're in the floor, they're in, they rip up stuff off the dugouts. Oos comes off some sort of production tower that was conveniently placed. Whole bunch of conveniently placed stuff. You got that empty trash can. Of course, is going to get used. The Home Depot special. Oh man, was that like just fucking Superman punches, interferences that were expected. You got Rude and Ziggler coming in, and of course you got the Usos coming in. This is gonna continue. It's gonna continue through WrestleMania, I'm sure. If they can keep up that quality, I'm cool with that. Because that really was not bad. I can hear that. Like, wow. I am ripping the stuff off the dugout, then the finish on the concrete between the crowd and the infield. That's somewhat what I expected. 23 minutes. You know what? It was long, but there was not really a lull. It was a really good match. Fans all over the place filming on their phones, and yeah, I really like that one. I really, really like that one. Let's see, we'll skip the Women's Royal Rumble for now. Then you had Bayley and Lacey. Full disclosure, I hardly watched this match. Like, I didn't really care about this one. I hardly watched it, barely paying attention. And from what I saw, it wasn't that great. I mean, Bayley went over, no Sasha. Rumor is she's injured. Whatever. I mean, really. It was a match that was there. So, 9 minutes. And it felt longer. Like, way longer. You can tell Lacey's still green, but she's improving. You need to, like, being in there with Natty helped. But ultimately, she's still really fucking green for a title match. So, that was what it was. Moving on, we had The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Daniel Bryan in a strap match. Now, our strap match is usually you strap together, you touch the four corners, whoever does that wins. I don't know why they did it this way. I mean, it just added a weapon to the match. That's really all it did you could use. So, that said, the best Fiend match yet, since he became The Fiend. That was good. No bullshit fucking red lighting. And it's just, there was a story there. Daniel Bryan at least got some offense. We finally saw The Fiend a little vulnerability. He was kicked in the old weak spots several times on the announce table. That seemed to work. I don't know why they keep going to that though. They did it with Lesnar in the fucking Rumble match too, where you got these super strong characters with those two little kryptonite spots. You know? Just fucking right up there. Several times. Pinner submission. And first strap match. Whatever. Mandible claw choke slam. In 17 minutes. And Fiend over. Which... whatever. I'm sure this is going to continue still. So. Was what it was. Becky Lynch versus Asuka with Kairi Sane for the Raw title. This was better. This was pretty good. You know, they did some creative stuff. A lot of teasing the submissions. Inside, outside. Fucking Asuka took that flapjack bomb from over the ropes onto the floor. That could not have felt good. That looked painful. As let's see, that's what 5 feet to the top rope, 4 feet from the bottom of the ring, so she's falling 9-10 feet and landing on her chest. Ow. Yeah, that was good. 18 minutes. Thought it was a perfect amount of time. You didn't get Kairi really involved. So, like, it was another match where the whole time it was enjoyable. There was no, like, oh, okay, rest. That was good. I really liked that. So, one of the better ones of the night, that's for sure, as far as singles go. No tag team matches, which is kind of disappointing. I like tag team wrestling, but when you got 2 matches that are guaranteed an hour, that eats up half your time. Although it started at 5 o'clock here, Mountain Time, went to 9. Pre-show started at 3. Fuck me. Oh, how long is WrestleMania gonna be? But, good match. Okay, the Women's Rumble now. This was good. I timed some of them. I should have put them in a spreadsheet. I also deleted the times. Didn't have too many that were actually, like, they said 90-second intervals. You know, good old Titan time. 90 seconds, could be a minute. Could be 2.5 minutes. And there were ones that were 2.5 minutes. I think the shortest was 1:13 or somewhere in there. So that was really good. Hey, that's funny. I got the Wade Keller PW Torch report up right now on my other, right here. And he kind of has a little, he's got his little thing, but it all of a sudden it goes, let's see, but Charlotte used her legs to drag Baszler over the top to the floor. Orton gave an RKO to Gallows and Anderson. He looked at Edge and then close likened Gallows and Anderson over the top rope. Okay, that's just me reading something stupid. Alright, Women's Royal Rumble match. Alexa Bliss at number 1, Bianca Belair at number 2. Bianca Belair shined. This made Bianca Belair so well. You know, if you're going to put her in there, she just won the Battle Royal on NXT. You know, to become a number 1 contender or whatever it was. Didn't watch NXT this week yet, so. But anyway, she's number 1 contender. So you have to make sure she looks good tonight. Because what does that do to Rhea Ripley if her number 1 contender looks like a schmuck in the Royal Rumble? This was good. This was really, really good. You know, you eliminate a lot of people. A lot of people. Let's see, does this say how many she actually eliminated? Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Should have read it first. I'm great at prep work. Yeah, fix my... over there. I fixed the logo. So now I actually have my logo on here at least. So let's see. You had Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, and then Molly Holly comes out. And I mean, get that nice nostalgia pop. She did great. Now Nikki Cross came out. Nikki Cross, right? No. Nay. Lana. Ugh. At the very least, they used Lana good. It was to further the storyline with Liv. That was good. And Liv, oh my gosh, she looked great tonight. Like, the new ring gear works. She looked psycho. Like, she looked to the camera, did that. Fuck, I hope that didn't show up. I know, guys. Mercedes Martinez with her debut. Oh, man, she is so good. She is a bad. You look at her and you see a badass, and having her, later on, of course, going up, like, they just did too good with her. Too good with her. I think I was missing someone. Mercedes, Liv, Mandy. Yeah, Liv Morgan comes out after Mercedes, and you know it's going with Lana. Man, my hair looks bad tonight. I'm recording this, so it ended at 9. I'm recording this at 10:40. A little bit late, but I want to get it done now, because I don't know how long this is going to go. I'm aiming for, we've gone 10 minutes now. Probably a 15, 20 minute, shorter one than the prediction. So, okay, back to this. Yeah, Liv Morgan, Mandy Rose, Candice LeRae, Peyton Royce coming out. Mandy Rose goes to get eliminated. Camera goes over. There's our boy Otis. She's standing. Where the fuck did he come from? Was he supposed to be in the men's rumble? I remember him coming up for the men's rumble. Man, they really changed the announcements, hey? I mean, at least they explained Lashley and Rusev at least, but I'll get to that. You had those, and you got Kairi Sane, Mia Yim, Dana Brooke. Mia looked great. She's a fucking badass. I loved her in Impact. Very different gimmick in Impact. But it's nice to see her getting that shine on her. Tamina returns and didn't really do much. I mean, she looks like a badass. She faced off against Mercedes Martinez. But, Tamina. Dakota Kai comes out and whatever. Chelsea Green in and out. With Robert Stone. Good old Robbie E. That makes me laugh. Managed by the budget Zack Ryder, who she's engaged to. Charlotte Flair. Number 17. And of course we know Charlotte Flair won it. Fuck. I'll get to that later. In a few minutes. A couple minutes. Naomi returns. Awesome. The afro was mesmerizing a little bit with the bouncing. But she spent half the time outside the ring trying to figure out how she was going to get back inside the fucking ring. And that was the only Kofi spot we got. We didn't get one from Kofi or Morrison. But she spent half the time on the friggin' announce tables trying to figure out how she's getting back in the ring. Why didn't she just hop on one goddamn foot? Like, that was overbooked the way they did her little spot. It made zero sense. Beth Phoenix. Man, she's the MVP of this one. She spent I didn't see... I'm doing this fresh. I haven't rewatched it or nothing. I haven't read anything, listened to anything. This is my thoughts and my thoughts alone. She was the MVP. I didn't see how she got her fucking head busted open. But she spent, most of the time bleeding out the back of her head. We're sitting here trying to figure out, why the fuck is she still in there? Throw her out, She's obviously injured. Get rid of her. We'll get to that later, because that was... that was my highlight of the night, what happened with her. Okay. Toni Storm comes out. Good on her, coming out after the loss last night in that excellent match with Rhea Ripley. That was a good show last night, too. But that excellent match with Rhea Ripley, she comes out. Does her thing tonight. Looked good. It was a good line. Kelly, another nostalgia one. The downside, King. Jerry Lawler was doing so good until number 21 in the Women's Rumble. He didn't yell puppies, at least, but he went back. Tom Phillips didn't help when he told him to check on her. But we got Classic King after Kelly came out, and that was a little disappointing, to be honest. It's 2020, man. This isn't the 1990s. These aren't fucking mud and bra and panties matches. Come on. Why are you still there doing this shit? I actually don't like hearing King call women's matches anymore. He says dumb shit, they got the claws out. Fuck off. Sarah Logan, well, was what it was. Natty, you know she's not winning, but she's a good hand. She'll do what needs to be done, and she was important here coming up. A lot of fun with Beth Phoenix and her. You know, last year, of course, Natty. Hi, Siri. Last year, of course, Natty eliminated Beth Phoenix from the Women's Royal Rumble. And this year, Natty got it back. Or, Beth, sorry, got it back. Hey, Siri. Hey, you joining in? What'd you think? What'd you think? Hey? Good girl. Yeah, this year, Beth got it back, throws Natty out, of course. So I like that. All the while, she's still bleeding from the fight. She's been bleeding this whole time, okay? So you got Natty, Xia Li from NXT. That woman's money. I like her. She has that aggression. She has that stiffness, that snugness. I think she's gonna do quite well. I've enjoyed pretty much every one of her matches. You know, she comes out with that great entrance with the fan in the traditional garb. She's gonna go far, I think. Okay, Zelina Vega. You know, she went back after the Andrade match changed, comes out. She wasn't in long. I mean, she doesn't really wrestle much, so I'm not expecting much. I am a fan of hers. You know, I like her look, I like her work. She was great in the Paige movie. They should have given her AJ Lee's attire. But, hey. The movie's not for wrestling fans, it was for, you know, based on. But, she was good in that. You know, and yeah, she should have been in there. She deserves it. She works hard with the manager role. She should be allowed to get in the ring every now and then. You know, if they bring back the Mixed Match Challenge, I'm sure she'll be in it with Andrade. Unless, of course, Andrade goes with his fiancée, Charlotte. Which, that'll be good. And then, you know, you throw her with Aleister. Throw her with her husband. Either way, she could be in the next Mixed Match Challenge. If they do it again, which hopefully they do. Number 26, I was happy to see this. I was a fan of her short run in Impact a few years ago. And her work, from what I saw in Evolve, was always great. I mean, she got offered her contract at an Evolve show by William Regal. And, yeah, out at 26 with Shotzi Blackheart. I like her. She's got the different look to her. And, you know, this is wrestling. It's an aesthetic. It's a very aesthetic sport, if you want to call it that. So, the different look, she stands out with that green hair. And I hope with NXT they put a rocket under her, give her a good push. You know, let's not have her dethrone Rhea by any means. But put her in that kind of near top, you know, top 10 women. Because NXT has the best women's roster out of any show, really. So, you know, work with the women's roster in NXT is phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to see what they do with her. You know, she had a good showing in the Rumble. And it's nice of her to even be there. You know, you got this woman that just a couple months ago was in Evolve. And now she's at the Royal Rumble. You know, that's, you know, this is the pay-per-view that sets up the entire year. Sets up the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania. And she had that spot in the show. So I was glad to see that. Carmella, number 27, you know, she was one of my top 5. I did expect more. She wasn't really in there long, which was disappointing, you know. I'd like to see her be able to show something again, but there's a lot of women above her right now, and her previous wins, of course, were marred by R-Truth. And so I like to see what she does. Tegan Nox comes out, you know. Get some of the UK talent out there, basically. They got all these women across all the brands. So, you know, that one didn't excite me too much, but I'm sure a lot of people were. And, you know, I'm going to skip 29 for now, okay? Because this was the moment of the night. I'm going to come back to number 29. Number 30, of course, you got to have Shayna. And this pisses me off. And I'm sure a lot of people were not happy. You know, you got the final two, Charlotte and Shayna, and you're thinking, okay, Shayna, I'm thinking, hey, they put her over, they had Rhea pin her, you know, right before Survivor Series. Pin her clean in that brilliant pin, sneaking into the bridge in the figure eight. Which, from what I understand, was Charlotte's idea, so good on her. You know. And so, when Charlotte eliminated Shayna, it's like, well, I actually yelled out, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I didn't like that one bit. I mean, they could have had the balls to have Shayna come in and just win it. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. I know what they were thinking. We gotta give everything to Charlotte. I think the best thing to do with Charlotte at this point, give her a vacation. Give her a, have her maybe lose at Mania and just give her a break until SummerSlam. When she comes back, there will be a pop. Just rotate her out for a few months. Okay, skill-wise, she's one of the best. You can't deny that. She is very good. She's the daughter of Ric Flair. How can she... Well, I was gonna say, how can she not be bad? But then I remembered her brother. She... I don't know. It's the same thing with Roman Reigns, the Roman Reigns 2015 through 2018. Until he got, until the cancer. Yeah, right. She's going the same way. It seems like, from what I've seen, a lot of the more hardcore fans like myself are tired of her. And, well, it's not necessarily I'm tired of her getting this shit, She's shoehorned into that fucking match at WrestleMania. And now she's back with Royal Rumble just being given it. Now I'm going to talk about my favorite thing, One of my all-time favorite comedy characters. Well, his sister. Kayfabe. Anyway, number 29. Fucking Santina Marella. Miss WrestleMania comes in. Oh my. And best part is she came to Chuck and Billy's fucking music. Like, really? You got her coming out to Chuck and Billy's music? It's like, what? Is fucking Rico coming out here? Like, I know he's not doing well health-wise, but, like, that ain't Billy. Like, oh my god. But Santina comes out, does the strut, Looking only how Man, AC's... God, AC still has it. Santino comes in, he gets in there, he has that standoff with Beth. And Beth is pissed. Because, of course, in this WrestleMania Battle Royal, years ago, Santina eliminated Beth. God, I love when they can do these little throwbacks, Sometimes they have the sense of these throwbacks. And then, you got Natty standing there, and, like, he's just kind of... I'm sorry, she. And Santino pulls out the Cobra, goes to Beth, kind of thinks about it again, and then turns around, gets herself. Falls out of the fucking ring. Oh my god. That was just such a great little comedy spot. I mean, if you're not using Otis for comedy, they had R-Truth doing his chick on the pre-show, which just went on too long. Seemed like it was kill time. But that was just, as far, like, oh. I love comedy spots, when they're placed correctly. And this was a good spot. And, of course, we found out why Beth Phoenix stayed in for so long was for this spot. Oh, so good. And then, of course, be eliminated by Natty. But Natty could have done that after she got injured. That wouldn't have worked without Beth and Natty. Oh, that was so good. I absolutely loved that. Okay, so now we get to the main event. Oh, I went longer than I expected again. The Men's Royal Rumble. Oh my god. This... I know everybody, I'm just gonna fucking say it. Everybody was worried about what are we gonna do with Brock Lesnar coming in at number 1. Like, what are we gonna do with Brock Lesnar coming in at number 1? Well, Apparently you haven't thrown fucking everyone out to start. Okay, let's see. Elias, Rowan, Robert Roode, John Morrison, Rey Mysterio, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, MVP, Keith Lee, Braun Strowman. All eliminated by Lesnar. Like, 13 people tying Roman. Braun. Tying Braun. That was awesome. Like, just... And then there are these little things, which I'm going to get into now, that he did. He got Elias. Now, there was a little thing I saw about... Apparently, he was a little bit pissed off backstage at Matt Riddle. Why do you piss off Brock Lesnar? He's, what, 280 pounds? He's nearing 300 pounds of muscle and roids. Ugh. They got Elias out there. They do their thing. But fucking... Oh my god. Heyman pushes that guitar in and he cracks him. And he cracks him good. And the guitar doesn't give. Oh! Like... Oh man. Oh. That just looked like it hurt. Throws him out. Rowan comes out. He sells a little, Lesnar sells a bit for Roman. Like, Lesnar tonight was absolutely phenomenal. He's selling for people. He's having fun. He gave a shit. Lesnar fucking gave a shit tonight. Right, and that's when Lesnar's at his best, is when he gives a damn. Or when he's facing small guys. Lesnar's always good with small guys. But, yeah, Robert Roode come out. And number 4. I don't think anyone expected much of that. He got a couple things in, then gone. Right? John Morrison. Oh, come on. Like, he just returns. He has 2 great matches against Kofi and Big E. And he's in and out of the fucking Rumble. Like, would have rather him not been in there, or he put him in there with Miz later on, That I really didn't like. I've been a big fan of Morrison forever, fucking Eminem, especially with the Eminem days, and then, rebranding into Morrison. Hey, kept his music, that's awesome. The slow-mo thing looks like shit, though. Especially on SmackDown. SmackDown being filmed at 45 frames per second, it did not look good. That looked bad. But yeah, Morrison could have been used better. Kofi comes out. My thought is, oh great. Santino spot. He defeated him in 8 fucking seconds for the title, and now they're gonna fuck him again. He got some in. This time. Lesnar sold for him this time. Out comes Rey. And then we get some selling there, right? For more from Lesnar. And out comes Big E. And he didn't look happy. I'm getting frickin'... What are these supercard notifications here? And this was great. This was a lot of great. Big E managed to get a big ending on him. He did a big ending on Lesnar. Like him or hate him, Lesnar's the top guy in the industry. And I got my tablet going off too, apparently. This was great. They all landed their finishers and they all got fucking thrown out. Cesaro comes in, he's not beating Lesnar, so who cares really? He's in and out. And this was fun. Shelton Benjamin come out, and Lesnar's Either Lesnar's a great actor tonight, or they didn't tell him who the fuck was coming out and when. Except for maybe Kofi, Rey, and Big E, because... and of course, Drew. Because, his reactions tonight to some of these were just so excellent. And Shelton's like, hey, buddy, they're shaking hands. They're just having a great old time. Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, let's team up. We'll just wait. And of course, he fucking throws him out. That was great. Even Paul Heyman's like, hey, shaking his hand. And I'm so proud of you. And oh, that was good. I loved it. Nakamura comes out. I didn't expect anything from this because these two have a history. Okay? When Lesnar was IWGP Heavyweight Champion, he was booked to drop the belt to Nakamura. Yeah, fuck that. and didn't. You know, he dropped it to Angle in an unrecognized reign for Kurt Angle, and then Kurt Angle dropped it to Shinsuke Nakamura. That's just horrible that Kurt Angle's an unrecognized IWGP champion. So, you know, I didn't expect much from Nakamura. Out comes MVP. Honestly, I wasn't surprised because I saw the fucking spoilers on Reddit about that one, about them testing his Tron. Great to see him in a WWE ring again, you know. If you have Viceland or if you're in Canada and you have Crave, check out The Wrestlers. There's an episode that really profiles him, goes around with him. It's a really good episode, really shows a lot. You know, MVP is an excellent role model these days. You know, he went from being a felony, facing a life sentence in federal penitentiary for robbery and kidnapping on a casino boat. You know, and turned his life around. He does charity work now for felons. You know, listen to some podcasts with him. You know, he did a great one on ENC, Pot of Awesomeness. It's a damn shame that one's done. That was a good podcast. I think he did something with one with Sean Movie. I can't remember. He did a couple anyway. You know, listen to those. The guy's just a good person now. You know, he turned his life around, and it was just. I'd love to see him get that retirement run in WWE, get a final Intercontinental title run, and you know, just give him a year long, give him a Mania to Mania, have him retire, put someone over. I don't know who he'd put over, but it should be someone with technical wrestling, someone a lot like him, right? You know, and then probably the best reaction from Lesnar of the night, Keith Lee. This was fun because my good brother was over here. We're watching him, my wife and myself. We're watching this, and my good brother, he goes, "Oh, Lesnar must be thinking, oh, that's a big boy." Camera cuts to Lesnar. He goes, "Ooh, big boy." Keeps cutting to him every time. He's just going, "Big boy." Right? And he comes in the ring. Lesnar looks to Heyman and goes, "Look at this motherfucker." Oh, this was so good. Keith Lee got a good shine with Lesnar. Oh, that was... Oh, I was so happy to see Keith Lee in there. You know, the NXT North American title and someone that's just... His career is going to take off here this year, you know. He is going to the moon. That rocket is so far up his ass. He's gone. I'm really looking forward to this with Keith Lee. You know, Braun Strowman comes out. Oh, that's a half a ton almost of meat in that ring now for 3 people. You know, that was great. Ricochet comes out and, he kicked Lesnar in the balls. Because, you know, that's how you gotta eliminate Lesnar, right? And then Drew eliminates him. Number 16, of course, Drew McIntyre. What a showing. What a showing. I believe he's the first one to win from the number 16 spot. Oh, you know, if you listened to my little pre-show, or watched my pre-show, fuck, I forgot to do audio on this one again. You know who my winner who I wanted to win. My cat wasn't laying on the cat tree. His belt would be sitting there right now. But, Drew tonight. Thank you. First off, he eliminates Lesnar. I mean, yes, it was off a kick to the balls. But then you got Lesnar outside, you know. Oh, you know. I am so that's got to be the last match at Mania. Because that's just going to be amazing. So, I really look forward to that. You got Miz in and out, kind of. AJ Styles. You know, of course, he's going to be in. He debuted at the Rumble. You got to have him in. Ziggler, big deal, right? Carl Anderson. Now you got 2 of the OC in. This is starting to get good, right? Okay. Then, of course, number 21. Number 21. Edge. I'm just going to keep this on here for the rest of this. Oh, fuck. There goes the clasps. Didn't mean to do that. So you got Edge now. There we go. Yeah, Edge. I really screwed up my production there. Oh. When that You Think You Know Me hit, cuts to the crowd, people are standing, they're losing their shit, I'm losing my shit. You know, as lifelong Edge head. This was just... Oh, God, I hope this wasn't a one-time thing. You know, I really, really hope this wasn't a one-time thing, because... what I want Edge and Rollins. I really want Edge and Rollins at WrestleMania. You know, you go back to the Authority and the sellout Seth Rollins when he threatened to kill Edge, you know? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna kill you anyway. And he goes to curb stomp him, right? So, that's ready-made, and that cannot be a bad match. And Edge looked fucking amazing. Of course, next up you had King Corbin. Yeah, whatever. You know, good on him for doing the opening match and the closing match with Roman. Alright, whatever, though. Matt Riddle. I would like Matt Riddle to get a little bit of a better showing. Hi, Siri. You know, I guess when you get Lesnar in there... Siri. What are you doing? You want to get involved? Yeah, I love you too. You know, it would have been nice to have him. I don't know. I don't think they should have even had him in there, to be honest. What is it, Princess? Luke Gallows, so now you got the entire OC out there. Right? And then Randy Orton. We got rated RKO together in a WWE ring at the Royal Rumble in 2020. What the fuck? Oh. You know, I'm not surprised I'm able to do this because I was yelling a lot and cheering a lot. You know, I'm sitting at home in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And oh man, I'm sure the neighbors could hear us. I'm sure my dad and our roommate upstairs. I'm probably getting a little annoyed at all the cheering. I love the Royal Rumble, you know. You get the Edge heads, and it came down at one point. You had Gallows and Anderson and Orton and Edge. Rated RKO eliminated the fucking Bullet Club in 2020 in a WWE ring. What the fuck? And then Edge lasts to the end, man. Final 3. Oh. How could... Man. I can't... I just can't explain how happy I was to see Edge back. Okay, Randy Orton. Roman Reigns comes out 26. Oh, fuck. He's near the end. Not again. Not again. Not again. Right? Kevin Owens comes out. Awesome. Aleister Black. You know, he had a couple good showings. Good Black Mass. If he's not on the near top now, you know, if he's not top 10 now, he's going to be this year. The guy's good. Different look, right? So, there seems like they might be getting enhancement talent now, but whatever. Okay, then you got Samoa Joe. Good, now we got Owens, Samoa Joe. They kind of stand there like, well, he ain't out here yet. Start kicking each other's asses. Number 30, of course, Seth Rollins. And he doesn't come alone. Big fucking surprise. I like this faction. Whatever they decide to call it. You know, whatever they call it, I like this faction. And they just raise hell. You know, they're pulling people out. They're beating the shit out of people. Alright. It was good. It was good. You get down to it, though. Let's just get to the final 2 right now. Roman and fucking... You know, you got Roman and Drew out there. You had some good spears, by the way, from Edge and Roman. Final 4 were Edge, Orton, Reigns, and McIntyre. You know? Edge throws out Orton, I believe. I was marking out so hard, it's a little hard to remember near the end, you know? So... Let's see, Edge leapfrogged a spear. Like, he leapfrogged the spear, yells, and Oh, man. Oh, man. Comes down. It's Reigns and Drew. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please, no. Fuck no. No, 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 no. Do not do this to us. First off, that would be 3. 3 for Reigns, which means he would tie Austin. Roman Reigns ain't fucking Steve Austin. Like, he ain't even close to his cousin. You know, any of them. You know, so, fuck, I think I even enjoyed his brother more. Rest in peace to him. But, and Drew fucking eliminates him. Oh my god. Just a few years ago, this man was in 3MB. And now he's won a Royal Rumble. He's gonna face Brock Lesnar. You know, he's not choosing the Fiend. You're gonna get Lesnar and Drew. That's gonna be really, really good. And you had him. You know, he's been doing this kind of slow face turn. You know, with the countdown to the Claymore, and how they've been. You know how Heyman's been handling just the entire Raw roster. Really has been phenomenal. And I think we really saw that tonight with how he won. He threw out Reigns, you know, he threw out the Golden Child. And oh man. Yeah, I'm just wondering though, you know, the fans didn't erupt as much as I expected. Maybe they're just deflated from Edge being eliminated so late. But this year's Rumble was probably my favorite in a few years. I mean, you know, you had the tease at the end was brilliant. Like, we're gonna make fans think that Roman is winning. And yes. I love the show. We're sitting at 42 minutes. Jesus, this is too long. But overall, good show. Very, very good show. The Rumble matches were both great. Some questionable choices with the matchmaking, you know, for the singles matches. It's a damn shame we got no Sasha Banks. You know, that's just too bad. Hope the rumors of the injury aren't true, and maybe she just wasn't booked for some reason. She's one of the best women talents, and that's saying something, because it's a very good women's roster across Raw and SmackDown as well, but I still think NXT's is better. Maybe not skill-wise, because it's still technically, you know, you can still call it developmental, even though it's on USA Network. Be nice if we got the 2-hour version in Canada on television. There's a 1-hour, the 1-hour international version before SmackDown every Friday at 5. But we get a lot of wrestling on Friday because we get Aftermath at 4:30, NXT, so you know there's an hour and a half, SmackDown 3.5, and then main event another hour. That's a lot of fucking. I don't watch SmackDown that day. You know, if I watch NXT, I'll watch it on the network on the weekend usually. Overall, though, this was highly enjoyable. Spent a lot of time cheering, especially during the Rumble matches, especially during the men's match. For one that were 27 were announced, and then of course Rusev and Lashley got into a fight, and in the parking lot. So that freed up a couple more spots. You know, great surprise with Edge, even though it was half expected, especially for us dirt sheet readers and listeners, right? But they did well with this one, I think. Lesnar was handled how Lesnar should have been. It was very enjoyable. He seemed to enjoy it, and you know, he wasn't really just tossing out the fan favorites, and I am disappointed there were Morrison one, but They needed cannon fodder, I guess, and Morrison's never been that top guy, so yeah. I really enjoyed this. Gonna give a quick programming update coming up. The month of February is gonna be extremely hectic for me as we gotta move shops. So I'm gonna try and do these kind of a weekly in review. I was planning on doing Saturday mornings, but I can't really do that anymore, I don't think. Or at least for February. I'm gonna try and do these every week. I want to do them after SmackDown at the very least, so I might do them Friday and release them on Saturday. I'm going to try and get the audio stuff going still in February, kind of a podcast format. We'll see how long my first couple weekend reviews go. It's probably going to be the majority. It's probably mainly, these are mainly going to cover Raw, AEW Dynamite, and SmackDown. I might try and watch NXT Thursdays, or at least Fridays going forward. Just to kind of add that in too. If I have time, I tend to watch MLW, so if I watch MLW, that'll be included. I've stopped watching Impact. I mean, they still got an excellent women's roster, but the whole Tessa situation. And I'm not a fan of the stuff RVD's doing. I mean, it just seems too 90s to me, you know? It's just... It's... RVD's doing it in a natural way, criticizing, you know, the flippy spot, dive, spot, dive, false finish, spot, dive, finish. Come on, camera. I think my camera's having issues because of my belt. Fucker. I don't know what's focusing on right now. I apologize. I think it's because of this. It's just... There we go. Let's put that down. No, signature's not on that side. But... So it's going to cover mainly, like, Raw, SmackDown, AEW, Dynamite, and if I watch anything else. Because of the length of this, pay-per-views for WWE and AEW, I'm probably going to do a pre-show, post-show like I did with the Rumble. Because this is nearing an hour now, 47 minutes. And so, yeah, that's my plan. So February, typically, you know, on my Twitch channel I got scheduled, but the schedule's postponed right now. I'll be streaming when I can, for however long I feel, basically, because I'm going to be really tired. We're moving shops. We got 4 weeks. 4 weeks to move a busy auto body shop to a smaller one that we're just kind of a temporary shop. We're going from having 4 or 5 cars in a shop to being able to have 2. We got to get shit out the door. I'm going to be working 7 days a week. I don't know how long I'll be working. I'm going to be tired. And that's just going to be for February. March, I'll be back to a regular schedule. These will be weekly for sure in March. And I'm still going to do pre-post pay-per-view. But yeah, streaming's going to take a hit for sure for the month of February, which sucks. I'm just getting traction. Yeah, we're going to try the audio. Get an audio going in February. Got Audacity in here. I was going to try and start releasing them in February, but I may start releasing them in March. You know, I still got to... this is a one-man operation, you know. These aren't edited because I don't know how to yet. This is raw, right? So, the audio portion, I may start releasing in February, but more likely March at this point. Same format, just me talking. Let's see how this goes the next little while. And, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, fuck, I've got to do my socials again. Ah. Okay, next one, when I do my weekend review, you know, I'm going to have my socials and everything up on here. But anyway, Twitter, Freak Show Inc., Freak with 2 E's, Show, INC. Twitch, the same, Freak Show Inc., Freak with 2 E's, SHO, INC. when I stream, I usually stream single player. Right now, we're doing a focus on Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Inquisition, and we're throwing in some Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Some nice little nostalgia stuff. That's kind of what I do, mostly because I'm broke. You know, probably won't be much new stuff until, well, I guess September now. With Cyberpunk. I still don't know what system I'm going to be streaming that off of. I'm going to try and... Once the specs come out for that game, I'll know if I'm streaming it off Xbox and a capture card or if I'm going to be on my PC. I try to keep my streams 1080p 60. In the case of Cyberpunk, if I have to go 720 60, I will. But, like I said, a lot of older stuff, you know, kind of the newest thing I'm doing right now is Dragon Age Inquisition. And, so, month of February is going to be what it's going to be. March... I stream at typically around 8 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Tuesday through Friday. Saturday I record this stuff. Sometimes I'll do it at night on Friday. But Saturday it's an 8 p.m. 11 a.m. at the latest. Sometimes as early as 9 or 10 a.m. You know, so long as I got my coffee made and I'm good to go, we go. Usually do that until about 5:30. Sunday, typically I'll take off, but, you know, next month I might do some stuff Sunday evening, maybe, you know, after 8 p.m. or whatever. Monday usually is off, but again, maybe post-Raw, I'll be online. You know, keep update on my Twitter, Freak Show Inc. For any scheduling changes, any of these being uploaded. And just general stuff, you know, I post pictures of the kitties, pictures of cars I'm either working on or detailing, you know, be a few of those coming up. I got a 40 Ford truck that I'm doing right now, the big old blower. So, we're detailing, I'm sanding and polishing that. It's going to look nice in the Calgary World of Wheels. We just, a 67 Mustang just pulled into that we got to polish and detail with the big old blower on that one. What is that one? I think it was a 598 in that one. Big block. And so, World of Wheels, we're going to have a 69 Dodge Charger in. You know, black, just it's black and binder, that's it, with a beautiful, it's called creamsicle orange, stripe on the back. And a work in progress wide body 68 Mustang. So, yeah, I'll keep up to date. That'll be updated on my Twitter. You know, I do have an Instagram as well, again, Freak Show Inc. Everything's Freak, you know, except for this YouTube page, because I can't get it. We'll see what happens there if I ever get to that point where I can have the custom link. Might be something a little different, but yeah. And I'll keep up to date on Twitter, and I'm rambling and shit now, so I think we're gonna end here at 53 minutes. Thanks for watching, and I hope anyone that watches this will continue watching these videos. I like doing them, actually. This is coming a lot more naturally than I expected. I thought this would be a lot more difficult, and I put it off for like 3 months of doing these. So, I might add some vlog stuff, too, because I've just been vlogging pretty much for the last 10 minutes. Yeah. Massive wrestling fan, auto body guy, and a gamer. So, thanks for watching. I am Freak Show Incorporated. I think my first vlog might be kind of an explanation as how I led to that name. Yeah, this has been my Royal Rumble post show of 2020. Thank you.